Hello YouTube, this is my first long form video. If you see my eyes looking down, I gotta look at the script, which I will be doing through the entire video. Hopefully this works out because I want to start making album reviews as a long form on the side to my music that I make. This video is actually about my music that I make. Was my first album actually bad? But on the title for y'all, it just says, was my first album bad? And this album came out multiple times early 2025 with about 18 tracks, which are right now Height, Hate, Hide or Run, Corb, Skit. So it's not an actual song. It has Skit, then it's not an actual song. It's a interlude. Hairshot, Timeless, LR Surge, Look Up, A New Leaf, Eva, Court Skit, Locked Up, In My Home, Hallucinating, Dr. Stone Skit, Settle Intro, Settle, Please Sing For Me, Heaven. And all of these songs just have no features at all. I mean, I got this random due to record a voice line more than that later. But in all the beats, they're not made by me. I just got like a whole bunch of random beats off of a website and went off of my day. But I did write all the songs by myself, so don't worry about it. And also, I forgot to tell you all the name of the album is the Hide LP by LR Surge, just my music channel, with a runtime of 46 minutes. This noise if I move my script around. But personally, I think the worst song is Hide or Run, and the best song is either A New Leaf or Am I Home, because both those songs are good songs. More on that later. And the album doesn't have the best production, and my voice quality isn't the greatest. I was 10 years old. Yes, this was recorded 2 years ago. And I feel I took like loads of inspiration from rappers like Eminem and Tyler the Creator, two of my favorites. But honestly, looking back, I feel like I overrushed this album because I started it back in November 1st, 2024 and finished it at some point in April 2025, which was the final release, not the first release. And I'll try to do better. My next album is Story About Tyler, free spoiler. But for the final rankings, I'm gonna rank all the songs in the album right now. Of course, I'll tell you the final ranking of the album at the end, and answer the question: was my first album, the Hide LP, actually that bad? So, coming at no, yes, wait. This will not include skits, as those are all 0 out of 10. Those are not songs. So yeah, and those not be including in the final score. So number 14, yes, there's 14 actual songs. 14 is Hide or Run, which is honestly kind of sad because it was meant to be one of the main songs of the album. But I hate it. Very bad. Stole lyrics from Eminem. Not proud of myself for that. It's a 1.5 out of 10. And at number 13 is Locked Up. And I feel I did way more talking than actual rapping on this track. Kind of just like trying to tell a storyline. But this storyline will build up to one of the best songs in the album. More on that later, which I'll say a lot does a video. It's only been 3 minutes, so it's like 3 times. But I like including me talking in songs, but not as much as I did songs about a 2 out of 10. And number 12 is LR Surge, another bummer because it was one of the main songs of the album. And it was 5 minutes, which isn't like a bad thing, isn't a takeaway from it, but also kind of is because I did not feel like myself recording this, which I absolutely hated just recording the song. The things I said didn't feel like things I would actually say. 2.5 out of 10. But for number 11 is Timeless. And also, just this song, it doesn't, actually, this is the turning point for the list. Songs will start getting noticeably higher rankings here. But this song doesn't have anything going for it. It just sounds better than the other ones so far. So that's why I'm ranking it the way I am. And so 3.5 out of 10. So still below mid. 10 is probably, I would say, the song Eva. it was about my girlfriend at the time, and not gonna lie, only half the song was even talking about her. I made some allegations on some other people during that song. So, go about 4.5 out of 10. But diving into number 9 real fast after that probably the quickest explanation of the entire video. The opening track, the tone setter, Hate. It's good but bad. It's just a 5 out of 10. Just mid. Liked it, but just mid. But time for number 8, which is the meme itself, Hallucinating. You know, Live Yourself by Kanye? Yeah, well, it's that. But no Hitler. Please don't demonetize the video, YouTube. 5.5 out of 10. And then number 7, we're about halfway through these now, with Please Sing For Me. Now, this is the song I was talking about, which had me get a random black guy to do a vocal for me, and it worked out pretty well. Just gotta say some voice lines like, hey, yo, like, freaking, I got a script here, say it into the fucking microphone, did it. So, yeah, that's where that came from. 6 out of 10. But also, now we're down to the final 6, and at number 6 is Hair Shot. And I cut out a lot of people in the song. A lot of them I still hate. And I had good delivery then, 6.25 out of 10. And at number 5 is Look Up, the last diss of many songs. A lot of the songs on this album are disses. I had a lot of hate in my heart when making this album. But this is the last diss. Another kid I still hate, dissing him on one of my more recent songs, Doomsday Part 3. I'm going to give it like a 6.5 out of 10. But now, right before top 3, we got to number 4, which is Heaven. And in this song, LR Surge, not me, I probably still hate most of these people, has a change of heart, which I think I delivered it well, so 6.75 out of 10. But now, for the top 3. Almost flipped the camera off by accident. I'm too used to doing that. And number 3 is Settle. And honestly, I was just rapping on this. Guy was rapping on this probably more than any song I have ever before, except for maybe Doomsday Part 3. But it's the last song on this list where I actually rap, and the last song in the album where I actually rap. But it's also like one of the last songs on the album, so like, and I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But now for number 2, right before the big reveal, we gotta do with the number 2 song, A New Leaf. My friends absolutely hate A New Leaf, but I love it, I feel like it gives off real Tyler, the Creator, Igor vibes, and I love that album. So it's getting. So my hand's not even. Yeah, that was for a second because of the lighting. But I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10. But for my favorite song of the album, number 1 is Am I Home? Now this song is very special to me because it's about my dad. I made it when some things happened in my life because of my dad. And I just wanted to basically try to see if I could find a way for this song to reach my dad, if he could listen to it, which he did end up doing at some point. He listened to it, and he said he loved it, so that kind of keeps me motivated to keep rapping, which is why I love this song so much. But I also don't want to glaze it too much, just because of the fact of the backstory. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, but after all that, what is the album's final rating? Okay. The final rating, I just got ChatGPT to decide it for me by putting the average in, and the average of it is about 5.5 flat out of 10. So your final answer for the question, is this album actually bad? The answer is no. It's just really mid. Literally, it's 5, just mid. But, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm going to try to post these weekly, or maybe every 2 weeks if I can. Sorry, I keep looking at the pause button. Freaking, but until then, hope y'all enjoyed this video.